All right, so this is the last exponent property, which is negative exponents. So these are a little bit tricky. Okay, so negative exponents, you take the reciprocal which means you're flipping the base pretty much, and then the power becomes positive. Okay, so the reciprocal is if we had, let's just say the number, it's easier to see with fractions, 2/5. So the reciprocal of 2/5 is 5 seconds. So you're just flipping the top and the bottom. So your numerator goes to your denominator and your denominator goes to your numerator. Okay, so let's take a look. Simplify using negative exponents. We have 2 to the negative 2. So we know that any whole number as a fraction you can put over 1, so it looks like a fraction. It'll be easier to find the reciprocal. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the reciprocal of the base. So my base is 2 over 1. So the reciprocal, I'm going to flip it, becomes 1 over 2. And then step number 2 says the power becomes positive, so that negative 2 is now a positive 2. Okay, so 2 to the negative second power, simplified, is actually 1/2 to the second power. Okay, if we look at 1/3 to the negative third power, so first step says take the reciprocal of the base. So we're going to flip 1/3 to 3 over 1. And then we're going to make our exponent positive. Okay, we know that 3 over 1 is also the whole number 3, so it does need to be simplified. You'll never see in math it written as 3 over 1. You'll always see it as a whole number raised to an exponent. Okay, and then we could also do this same thing with variables. So we could do x to the negative fourth. So we need to make it a fraction, so we can put it over 1 just like we do as whole numbers. And then we can flip the 1 and the x, so we get 1x, and that's raised to the 4th power. Okay, so your numerator and denominator are switching positions, and your power becomes positive. So go ahead and try these practice problems. All right, so let's take a look. We got negative 3 to the negative 4th. So we're going to put negative 3 over 1. Switch your numerator and your denominator to get negative 3 to the 4th. 1/4 to the negative 4th. So we are going to switch the 4 and the 1. And that's all raised to the 4th power. And remember, we can't have 4 over 1, so it's really 4 to the 4th. And then last but not least, we could put x over 1. Switch the 1 and the x, and that's raised to the 6th power. So again, we're taking the reciprocal, so we're flipping our numerator and our denominator, and then making our exponent positive.